All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Far Cry 4 enthusiasts, and anyone else who's interested. Mercenary Mike back again, and this is my brand new PB. I just recorded it a couple of days ago, and for any of those who have watched my previous video where I went 316 rounds, I beat that record by 30 rounds. So I went 346 rounds this time. It was real-time attack from start to finish. The video file is 7 hours and 58 minutes from start to finish. And it was a really awesome run. I had a lot of ups and downs recording it. You kind of go through waves of energy. You start out really energetic and then you kind of get really tired and then you kind of get in a real comfortable zone where you just go round after round before getting tired again. I had 4 or 5 second wins, you might say, where my energy level increased and my activity increased. But my weapon loadout was the same as it always is. I use that I'm arena rank 15, so I start out with the A99, which is the unmodified Rebel signature weapon, which you don't really get any ammo for in the arena after the first couple of rounds. So really, I don't use that a lot. There are some uses for it that I may explain in a later tutorial video. But my second weapon, the assault rifle that's on screen right now, is the P416, which stat-wise is a little better of a weapon than the BZ19 submachine gun. Uh, so, uh, it's really just a matter of fancy what you want to use. The BZ19 does the same damage as the P416. But the P416 is a little more accurate. It has a better fire rate and it's a little more mobile. So like I said, stat-wise overall, it's a better weapon. But there are some arguments to be made for the BZ19 that I'll also talk about in a later tutorial video. But I'm using the Spaz 12 shotgun, which is the only crowd weapon drop that I got this run. And of course, anyone who's played in the arena knows that Spaz 12 tactical shotgun is a must-have for taking out animals. It'll take out any unit at all, but animals especially, bears, tigers, and honey badgers, that shotgun just rips through all animals. And my final weapon I used, which is on screen now, is the PKM. Like I said, I didn't get any other crowd weapon drops, those blue smoke weapon drops. So I didn't have the MKG, which is a little better than the PKM. And of course, I didn't get the A52 assault rifle, which is a little better than the P416. But really they're unnecessary. They're just perks. The only really necessary weapon drop you need from the crowd is that Spaz 12. Uh, but like I said, 346 rounds, and it took me 7 hours and 58 minutes, which averages out to about 1.38 minutes a round, which is about a minute and 24 seconds. And of course, that's just an average. When you're more active and energetic, like in the beginning, the first 50 rounds or so, you're plowing through rounds at an incredible rate, way faster than, 1 minute per round. But as the hours wear by and you start going up so many rounds, you start getting really tired and lethargic. It's hard to keep barreling through rounds at a really fast rate. So your average time per round tends to slow down the longer and longer you play. But I also scored 56,320 points, which averages out to about 160 points a round, which is also really not that great. Uh, I'm more proud of the run because I was able to play for 8 hours straight without dying and getting to a very high round than I am of the score that I got. But like I said, 160 points per round is just an average. Of course, in the beginning rounds, you can get 2, 3, 4, 500 points a round, but as with the time, the longer and longer you play, the more and more tired you get. It's very hard to maintain a very active uh, style of play where you're getting more and more points per round, but still a respectable score. I did do it RTA. I didn't take any breaks. I didn't grab any food. I didn't pause it. I didn't pause the game at any time. I have the entire run, like I said, 1080, 60 frames a second. I'm not going to be able to upload the entire video to YouTube just because it's 166 gigabytes. I don't think anybody would want to watch an 8-hour video anyway. I'm just kind of scrolling through here, showing you a few things, just as kind of proof that I did in fact get that far. Here's the end. I died stupidly. I mean, it's, you know, you would have a valid point if you asked the question, why did you just run into that whole group of guys and start blasting with the shotgun? My aiming even sucked at point blank with the shotgun. I think out of those 3 or 4 rounds I fired in the end, I think I missed most of them. But like, after 8 hours, I was just so tired. I was out of my mind. But had I been a little more lucid, I could have easily just used a healing syringe there, disengaged myself from the battle and kept going. Maybe at some point in the future, I'll play for 500 rounds, but I don't think that's going to be anytime soon, really, since I just PB'd. There are so many other aspects of the game that I love, so many other things that I love playing in the game. I'll probably take a break from endless mode for the foreseeable future, but I'm going to go ahead and upload this short little video now just for posterity. And I may record another short tutorial video as an update for the endless tutorial I already have posted. So I might be doing that in the near future. But until then, I hope everybody enjoyed seeing that it's possible to make it to 346 rounds. I certainly didn't think I had the stamina and endurance to do it. I just really did it just for fun to see if I could. I love endless mode. I love Far Cry 4, and I hope you guys love it too. And I wish everybody out there good luck when you're grinding on endless mode. And have a nice night.